one man who could be Arsenal-bound, according to reports. Other reports say Manchester United, but many are saying Arsenal is Joao Felix. What is clear is that it doesn't seem as though he has a future at Atleti in his plans. This is Gil Marín, the Atleti CEO, saying for reasons it isn't worth getting into, the relationship between Joao Felix and Diego Simeone, the minutes played, his motivation right now, it makes you think that the reasonable thing is that if there's an option that's good for the player, good for the club, we can look at it. I'd love him to stay personally, but I don't think that's the player's idea. Well, here is the player on the situation. He says, yes, I feel better while playing for Portugal. The way we play here is totally different from Atleti, and the joy is also completely different. What a surprise, Ali Moreno.
For reasons that I don't really want to get into, I'll get into the reasons then, Gil Marín, and I'll tell you what. Joao Felix and Diego Simeone, they see the game from a completely different point of view. Joao Felix wants to express himself. Gustavo was just talking about expressing the Brazilian players, expressing themselves. That's what Joao Felix wants to do in the field. He wants to run with the ball. He wants to go and combine. He wants to have the freedom to find those spaces and then have an impact in the final third. And Diego Simeone, meantime, is saying, yeah, I'd love you to do that too, but first, you're going to have to come back here and defend. You're going to have to win the 50-50 challenge. You're going to have to sacrifice yourself for the group. And then, if we have time, if we get a chance, perhaps you can get forward and impact the game on that side. They see it differently. They've seen it differently from the very beginning. We knew this coming in, and from the very first time that they had a back and forth, you knew that Joao Felix simply did not have a place at Atletico Madrid as long as Diego Simeone was there. Because Diego Simeone is not going to change. He hasn't changed, and it's not about to start now. So if Diego Simeone is the manager, Joao Felix does not fit. Therefore, whether he goes to Arsenal or Manchester United, for Joao Felix is, I just want out of here. Let me go somewhere else where I can play and I can actually get on the ball and express myself in the final third.
Should Arsenal be expressing themselves and showing an interest in this player then, Robbo?
Yes, of course they should. You know, they've got Martinelli, they've got Saka playing on the other wing at the moment, Odegaard playing in that hole behind. But Joao Felix is another player that can go past people. And to Ali's point, you can only be an outstanding player if you can touch the ball. And Ali's absolutely right. He has to go and defend. Sometimes he only touches the ball 10 or 11 times in the opponent's half. He's a player that is so creative when he gets on the ball. He can see a pass as well. He can run with the ball and go past people. He can score a goal. He can play little 1-2s. The person that needs to take the biggest blame for his sort of not really playing at Atletico Madrid must be his agent. At what point did he think when he joined Atletico Madrid this was going to be a free-flowing team where I can express myself week in, week out under Simeone? I'm not sure how he made that decision to go there.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN Plus.